Hello, my name is Michael Losier, and I'm the author of the best-selling book, Law of Attraction and Law of Connection. And welcome to the Certified Facilitator Spotlight Series. I have certified 172 people in 9 countries on how to deliver effective and very enthusiastic Law of Attraction seminars. And today I'm very excited to bring to you Chris Lee, who is from Michigan. And Chris completed my training, is very active in the Law of Attraction community and doing seminars in Michigan. So stay tuned while we hear from the success stories from Chris Lee. Hello, Chris Lee, and welcome to the Facilitator Spotlight Series. I'm so delighted to be able to talk to you today. Since you've taken the program, I've been watching your Facebook status, and you are very busy. I love seeing that about all your successes. How I'd like to start off today is to find out what was our initial connection with me or with my book. How did that happen? Tell us how we got connected in the first place.
Be glad to, Michael, and thank you very much for having me. The way that I found your book, I've always been into self-improvement products and self-help. So I was at the bookstore, and I'm looking at all these books, and they're like 300 and 400 pages, and follow this 93-step process to success. And I saw this book that was 142 pages with lots of pictures and illustrations, and I loved it. I said, I can do this.
Well, can you just hold on? I want to check that. 142 pages. I don't even know. It is 142 pages. There you go. Okay.
I've read it through like 3 or 4 times. I know it backwards and forwards.
Oh, great.
So I picked the book up. I read it. I did the exercises in the book, and lo and behold, it worked. I didn't even understand what I was doing all the way, but the intent was there, and I followed the instructions to the T, and the stuff worked, and it improved my life. I was able to make improvements in my life.
Oh, very good. It's nice to hear. So you went from finding my book in the bookstore to traveling across the country to take a certification program. What stimulated your idea to do that? What did you say that said, I got to become a certified Law of Attraction facilitator? That's a big jump between reading my book and taking the training program. So what stimulated that decision?
Indeed it is. I've always been into, of course, I mentioned self-help. I have a passion for helping people. If I find something that works for me, I want to help people do that for themselves too. Yeah. And one thing that was a turning point for me was we were able to connect on Facebook, you and I, yeah. And you actually took the time to have a Facebook chat with me for about 15 minutes. And I was able to pick your brain and find out about the Facilitators program and ask some questions and dispel some fears and some limiting beliefs that I had about the program. Sure. And I was very excited about it. So after there's nothing left after that, I had to do it.
Well, you were a big hit in Vancouver, that's for sure. Tell me, tell me what your feedback was about the program. Did it meet your expectations? Did it prepare you like I said it was going to?
Yeah. It prepared me even more than you said it would, and even more than I expected. Yeah. It gave me what I refer to as the 3 C's. It gave me confidence, yeah, credibility, and connections. Oh, I like it gave me the confidence to be able to speak in front of a crowd, to command an audience, command their attention. Mm-hmm. It gave me credibility, having been certified by an accomplished author that's published all over the world. That was when I went to trade shows, I found out immediately that was a big help. And then the connections that I made with you, the connections with Diane, the other people that were in the class with us. Yeah. There were people who had taken the course already that had come back to help. Yes. And all of those things were it was just tremendous. And one thing that I think was pure genius on your part was keeping that group small, so we were able to have more access to you. And the food was amazing too, I have to say that too. That by itself was worth the price of the class.
It was great. I heard that at a trade, I remember you telling me on Facebook or somewhere that at a trade show, somebody wanted you to sign my book.
That's right. That's right. And when I said I'm not Michael Losier, they said, well, where is he? Apparently, this woman had seen you on Oprah or heard you on Oprah radio. Yeah. And I mean, we're in the inner city of Detroit. I had no idea, Michael, that you had a following in the inner city of Detroit. Yeah. And the ladies, they did not want to talk to me. They wanted to meet you. They wanted to know where Michael Losier was.
Oh, I'm flattered to hear that. And do you have a specific audience that you're targeting with your seminars? Do you have a niche that you found that you're working well with?
Yes, I am into holistic health. I am actually pursuing a degree in naturopathy, and I do energy medicine, which is EFT and tapping. So what I've found to be extremely effective is to combine those two, with you clearing old stuck energy from the body, and then you use the principles of the law of attraction to help people to change their thought process. And those two things combined have been extremely successful. So not so much a niche as far as the type of person that I want to talk to, but people who are into or open to those sorts of things.
Yes, well, I'm a big proponent of EFT. I use it a lot for myself. I've used it a lot to reduce certain foods that I used to eat and certain beliefs that I had and certain habits. And, law of attraction, it's not just about wishing what you want. If we got everything we wish for, we would have it.
That's right.
Now, my hunch is that you are getting a lot of compliments from people. What do you say is the most common compliment that people give you about your law of attraction coaching, your EFT training? What's the big compliment?
I get the same compliment that I had for you and for your book, Michael, and that is so simple, because there's a lot of information out there on law of attraction. The Secret was out, that was very popular, but there's not a whole lot of things that make it as simple as you make it, because law of attraction is not difficult. You just need to understand what it is. Yeah. And so the simplicity with which we're able to get the point across is the biggest compliment that I've gotten.
Yes, and the tools. Well, here's the nice thing about being a law of attraction facilitator. You get all the credit for changing people's lives, and I wrote the book, but you're the one that's teaching them, and people will remember who taught them. They won't always remember who the author of the book is. So my hunch is that a lot of people know Chris Lee's name in their head when they're catching themselves with negative thoughts and negative words and using the tools that you taught them for that. So that's pretty exciting.
Indeed, it is.
Well, good. Well, tell me about something that's coming up for you in your business, or something that you're launching, or what would you like to tell people about your business?
I have a couple of really exciting things. First of all, I was able to, and today's my first day. When we finish the interview, I'm going to leave and go there. I opened my own office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I'm sharing an office with Dr. Robert Carter. He does EFT and body talk as well. And we have space in our office where we do introductory seminars and things like that.
So, Chris, part of being a law of attraction certified facilitator is really understanding how law of attraction works. I know that you're not reading from my book when you do a seminar. You really need to know it intuitively and intrinsically about, okay, this is how I'm using law of attraction. Tell me a story how you've used law of attraction to help build your business or part of your business. What can you tell me about how you've been practicing it?
Indeed, indeed, indeed. I practice it in every single aspect of my business. And so what I had done probably about 6 or 8 months ago, I kept getting a strong urge to step out on my own, but there were a few limiting beliefs that were preventing me from doing that.
Yes.
I wrote a desire statement.
Yes, that's one of the tools in the book. Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. But there was still some things that were holding me back. I'd read the desire statement and I still feel some resistance. So I wrote some allowing statements. And part of the desire statement was, I am in the process of attracting all that I need to know, do, and have to bring about this business. So I started talking to people who had retired young from the same company that I did. And I began to find out different things that you were entitled to if you leave the company, the different buyout packages. And I sat down and did the math and found out it was totally feasible. So I revised my desire statement and created a date. So I was sitting at home. You're going to love this part. I was sitting at home in March, and my boss called and she said, there's been a buyout offer. Now, in my desire statement, I had written May 31st, 2011. So the boss called, she said, there's a buyout. I said, that sounds great. Send me the paperwork. I'd love to look at it. By the way, what's the date that you have to be off payroll? The date was May 31st, 2011.
Nice. Well, I think, part of my history, I worked for the government here in Canada. I'm in Victoria, BC, on the west coast of Canada. And I worked for the government for 10 years. And I had to make the transition out of a government job into this spiritual, self-help, personal development kind of work. And so I went down to a 4-day work week, which allowed me to do my coaching and seminars on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I knew what it's like, that transition. And safety was really important, I'm single income family, or not even a family, so my income had to, supersede in my coaching that it did in the government. And boy, when I decided that's what I wanted to do, I remember leaving my government job gleefully, and boy, everything changed. Once I opened up that Monday to Friday, everything changed. I was starting to do stuff on Tuesday mornings that I never did before, or doing a seminar at Wednesday at 3 o'clock, and it was all brand new. So have you been experienced that opened vacuum that's being filled since you left your job, I'll call it that?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed I have. You and I had a brief conversation on Facebook, and you promised me that there would be an energy shift as soon as I left that job. And lo and behold, within a couple days, I tell everyone I see about law of attraction and about what I do.
Yeah.
And I was picking up clients all over the place, at yoga class, at the doctor's office, at the bank. And so my schedule is filling up pretty fast.
Very good. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Now, tell me about, I heard that you attracted, from your job, now you're doing this, but you attracted recently an office space. So did you use law of attraction to do that?
I did indeed. Part of it, I work with a number of people on Skype, but I also wanted to have somewhere that I could work with people locally where they could come in and we could work together one-on-one as opposed to working out of a room in my house. It added so much credibility. And so one of my mentors, Dr. Robert Carter, called me about 2 months ago, around the time that I got the buyout offer, and told me that he was leasing an office space and that he would love for me to join him. So I jumped at the opportunity, and it's been great.
So you get to have some of his walk-by traffic, I guess, seeing that you're in there. Well, congratulations. That's quite a success story. Tell me about some of the things. Well, first, I told people that you were from Michigan, but I didn't say what city. So tell people what city. First, you can do coaching over the telephone or Skype. They can be anywhere. But
Yes.
For people that live in Michigan, tell us what area that you're in.
Yep. I'm in Farmington, Michigan.
Farmington. Okay, good. And you said your office space, not only is it a desk for you, but it's also a little meeting room where you can be holding introductory presentations. And I'm going to be letting people know how to get a hold of you both by email and your website so they can do that. Tell me something else that you've developed in your practice. So, you're coaching, you're doing EFT, you're doing law of attraction, you're doing Skype, and now in person. What else have you created that is helping people understand and apply law of attraction?
I have created a product called Invest in Yourself, Remove Stress as an Obstacle. It's an audio program. It's about 30 minutes, and it's a holistic approach to how you can reduce stress. So in other words, it's what can you do for your spirit, your mind, and your body to reduce stress. And of course, the mind portion is all about law of attraction. It helps you show how you can eliminate stress by attracting what you want into your life, conditions and circumstances that you would like. And then there's a guided meditation at the end that helps you relax.
Yes. And understanding that stress is a negative vibration, and negative vibration is what stops all the positive stuff. So any tool to help people remove that would be quite great. And when people go to your website, they can find that information, I'm sure.
Yes, on chrisleylifestyle.com.
Good. So what else would you like to tell us? And in wrapping up, what would you like to make comments on? What would you like to say?
And wrapping up, I would like to say, if you have an inkling that you think you'd like to become a certified law of attraction facilitator, or if you are on the fence, I would urge you to get Michael's book if you don't have it already. Write a desire statement and begin attracting it into your life, and it will definitely happen.
Oh, very nice. Now, is there anything that I didn't ask you that you wanted me to, or anything that you'd like to tell us in addition, about yourself and about your business and your processes?
I think that we pretty much covered it all. I would like to thank you because all of these things that have culminated into the lifestyle that I want all started with picking up your book a few years ago and reading it. So I'd like to thank you, offer my sincere thanks to you for that.
Well, thank you. And when your product is ready, let me know, and we'll make sure we put it on my fan page to let other people know that you're a successful Law of Attraction certified facilitator, and you're making a nice living doing that. So thank you very much, Chris. It's been a delight. I love keeping in touch with you, and I'm really proud of your success. And I know when I make promises to people, I have a lot of confidence in doing that. So I don't remember promising you there'd be a shift, but I can guarantee it. And it's the guarantee of Law of Attraction, so it's easy to make the guarantee. And the guarantee is if you change your vibration, you'll change your results. So when you went from one job to your own self-employed business, that changed, and that had to have changed your vibration. So it was really Law of Attraction's guarantee, although I took credit for saying it. So, Chris, it's been a delight, and thank you very much for taking time today. And let's keep in touch, and I want to hear more about your successes as being a certified law of attraction facilitator.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.